Hi everybody, Bill here once again for a quick building update at the new facility. We'll start out talking about the carpeting. Over 12,000 square feet of carpeting has gone down on these floors, and you remember in our first update they were, pulling it up and getting everything ready for that. So they've been working very, very hard. Staff and volunteers have come in and done a wonderful job, and it's looking really good. We've still got a little bit to go. It's having to be done in stages because of all the other projects that are ongoing. But as you can see, we're making a lot of good progress. And then behind me, of course, we've got this stonework over here that some of our gentlemen and ladies have been working on to kind of highlight our tribal banners. If you've been watching Jacob's Tent on the live stream, you know we have the different banners there in the facility. Well, they have a new home now. And so you can kind of get a look at that, and we're just really proud of that. The guys have done an excellent job, and it's just kind of becoming ours now, and it's beginning to look like Jacob's Tent. So we're real happy about that. We've got some other things that are still in the works, some ceiling grids, tiles, different lights and things like that. The electricians are almost done. So as you can see, we're getting closer to the goal of getting everything ready so that we can start the process of moving over. We've got doors that have been installed now, the production areas and all backstage. So lots going on, security cameras, all of these things that when we first started out, we knew that was a lot to do, but we just didn't know exactly how much there was to do until we began the process. So what's going to happen now, as soon as the carpeting is done, the electricians are done, doors are installed and painted and stained and all these different things, then after Sukkot, we'll begin the process of installing all of the AV equipment. And that's going to be a little bit of a project as well. That has begun a little bit. They've already started bringing some of the equipment over. We have moved out of one facility where our office was, where the studio was. We've gotten everything moved out of that and over here. But then of course we have to get everything moved out from the current Pathway building over to this one. So all of that is to say, a lot to be done, a lot has been done, and we appreciate everybody's patience. Thank you so much for supporting us, whether financially or prayerfully, which then brings me to this. As we get closer to the end of this phase of things and get into the next phase, we're still asking you to prayerfully consider how you can help us to make all of this possible. To date, not one penny has been borrowed. Everything that we've been able to do has been because of God's people contributing and financially supporting this. So we're going to ask you to continue to do that. I know that many of you have. Thank you so much. Perhaps some of you are considering it, praying about it, and we want you to do that. So, as always, you can go to the website at jacobstent.org if you want to give online. You can do it through the app. And if you're like me, you like to do things the old-fashioned way, you can send a check or a money order to Jacob's Tent at the P.O. box that you see there on the screen, or you can always just come to Jacob's Tent, and you can do that in person. And then, of course, there is also the text to give. So there's a lot of different ways that you can contribute to the effort here. And I want to, again, appeal to those people who are praying about this and who have a willing heart to do this. We want to appeal to those people who believe that in what the Father is doing in and through Jacob's Tent. We want you to help us with this. So as you look around at different things that have gone on, you can see that even though it's taken a little more time than we had hoped, that your investment is having an impact. We are making progress. And we hope to very, very soon give you the date when we're going to be able to have our first service here. And we're really looking forward to that. But thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time on the next update. Shalom.